Jake, what are we doing today?
We're here on a ductless install, cut-in. I don't know, what are we doing today?
Heat pump replacement, close to home. It's a Monday, so I don't know. We'd like to say we're in a good mood for the camera. We're doing a UV light, ozonator, and our specialty electronic filter. But yeah, we're here, close to home. What could be better than this? We miss Simon. Oh, he must be a school shopper or something. More than that, we gotta go this way with it. What about the carpet tub?
Says it hasn't worked in 2 years.
So what we're doing today is a heat pump system with backup electric. What that means is there's no fuel source in the house here. And what that means is there's no oil, there's no propane, there's no natural gas. The house was built based off a heat pump system, so that'd be a heat pump with a backup electric coil inside. So as the years progress, the old one that's out there, it looks like, I mean, our toolboxes are probably bigger. You can see the difference of the technology. So here's the scale. Look at this, see? And then, but yeah, you can see how big of a monster this thing is, but that's what's gonna save you money versus the backup electric kicking on all the time. You know, I mean, they don't have many options when they already have a backup electric house like this. So the best thing you can do is put the most efficient unit in as you can. But I mean, the heat pump had a bad name years previous, but now since the technology got so crazy with it, I mean, you could obviously get a couple shots of the inside of this compared to what was out there. It's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. When we put this over there compared to what they have, they're gonna be like, whoa, you know. Bad boy's coming right out. We're gonna put a new air handler in here. It's gonna look obviously a lot different. This should be easy. We're gonna put a new fitting here, but the base is pretty much staying as is. Clean it up a little and then run a new line set out in the corner down there in the attic. And it's actually a pretty simple job as far as the installation goes. You know, there's a lot of little things we're doing here, but see how the day goes, you know. I'm staying positive, trying to. Line set up, make it look pretty. We are pushing the big pipe up the roof. Line set going in, according to Brad. Brad's running the job today. I'm just helping. It's just too thick a pipe. This stuff doesn't bend. I'm trying to get it in a tight spot. No bueno. Try not to kink it. That's the key. Once you kink it, you gotta start from scratch again. You gotta try to get it up in that little hole. That's not gonna be easy. Trying to get the pressure on the line set. And I don't know, this is a 2-day job, I think so, anyways now. So. We didn't get as far as we wanted to today. Well, I didn't. Maybe Brad did. We're here tomorrow anyway, so we'll be back. We gotta add a vent to this room here. They have this small vent, that's all that feeds this big room. So we're gonna add a vent to the room here. Finished buttoning up everything, and for tonight we're just gonna clean up and we're out of here. So I guess that means we're done. See you tomorrow.
Sunrise, sunset.
We got knocked down. We're not allowed to bring 2 trucks to shop. Like to ride with Brad. No, day 2 is we're short material. It's in Jersey, so we are not happy. We'll be able to finish here today. We're gonna wire everything up, start to test it, get their vent added, which you've seen in the video, and we're out of here. Can't do much else. They're gonna get a UV light with an ozonator that we could wire up, but we don't have the UV light. We don't have the heat kit that goes in here. So a couple things. But, you know, it is. What do they say? It's the way the cookie crumbles, you know what I mean? Every day's not a good day. So, nowadays, because that makes me sound old, a lot of these indoor units communicate with the outdoor condensers. So instead of running a multitude of wires to the outdoor unit, because this is a heat pump system, we only need a 2-wire, which then talks to the outdoor unit consistently through the heating process or cooling, and you know, tells it what it needs, you know. So whether it's a 2-stage outside with a heat pump or whatever it is, we used to have to run multitude of wires to that to make it work. Now it just communicates back and forth. We go on our phones and set it all up when we do the startup, and it works good, you know. Because that's done that way, sometimes it changes the way we do other things down the line that we're used to and don't have to do anymore. It's just you have to get used to it, that's all. Pressure testing, had a little leak in braze, no big deal, happens all the time. It's just that if you catch it or not. Yeah, you just got, that's why we pressure check, make sure everything's up and up. So no big deal, we'll just hit it up and pressure test again and go from there. So what we gotta do, so you got a big wire coming in, we're gonna split it to each breaker, you know, so one wire is gonna go to one breaker, one to the other, and then do it again on the other leg. So we got big power coming in, we gotta split it down because they don't make a heat kit with just one big breaker in it. It's gotta be individual breakers. We're not dealing with, we're not used to dealing with heat kits that big, so the old kit, you were able to stick these wires right in there and be done with it, but now they broke it down into smaller breakers, so we needed a little more supplies. No worries, Jake was in for the rescue here. This is the backup electric, so this is what you don't want to be using during the heating season, because this is like a big electric heater inside the unit here that just runs if the outdoor can't keep up. We don't want this to run, but unfortunately this is the only way to make sure your house stays warm. It needs to have some kind of backup, you know. On this particular customer, they did choose a high efficiency outdoor heat pump, so it's an awesome unit. It's just that every awesome unit has to have a backup. This electric heat is our backup, and that's what we're connecting here. You can see, looks like a NASA Space Center in there. Alright, we are wrapping up. We're gonna do a massive cleanup here, but we will be back to put the UV light in. Hopefully we'll be able to get that on video. Everything went well, just trying to make things better as things progress in the job, so things take longer, so on and so forth, but it turned out well and we're happy with it. Another job in the books. Peace.